Forbes magazine has named Frank VanderSloot as the richest person in Idaho. It's the first time the Melaleuca CEO has been named to the top spot. I spoke with him about the recognition here at the Riverbend Ranch. So Frank, Forbes came out this week with the most wealthy people in every state, and for the first time you were #1 for Idaho.
Well, we've tried for years to stay off that list. I don't think that lists like that are valuable. I don't think they ought to exist. I don't think it says much for our society that we make lists like that. I've visited Kenya a few times, and these little African safaris, and it was one of my favorite trips I've ever done with my family, and you learn things from some of these cultures. These people out there in the Kenya plains, they raise cattle. And that's what it's all about. It's all about cattle. And really how you would measure a man's wealth in that society would be how many cows do you have. But it's really, really inappropriate to ask somebody that. In fact, they will warn you, don't ask how many cows that somebody has. And no chieftain or nobody would say, I got 17 cows or I got 32 cows, because that would be offensive. It's not how you would measure the stature of a person, is by what their asset base is. Our society is different. We should understand that. Those same principles hold here, that somebody wouldn't say how much stuff I got. I'm only on this list for one reason. That's because I'm a key shareholder in Melaleuca. I am really proud that Forbes magazine, one of the most credible sources of measuring those kinds of things, has placed a value of apparently over $4 billion on Melaleuca, which our team built. I'm proud of the men and women who have joined me over the years and who have built that. I didn't build that, but a lot of people pitched in, really thousands of people. And a credit to them is that what they built has that kind of value. I'm only on the list because I'm a shareholder, a key shareholder in that business, and yeah, I'm proud to be a member of that team. I'm proud of what we've built. I'm proud of what we do and how we do it, and proud of the impact that we have on people's lives. But as far as measuring someone's wealth, number one, I'll never see it because I'm never going to sell the company. I'm not going to sell the company out from under the very people who built it. So I think that the list it lacks value. I don't think that's how you ought to measure a man or a woman, not even their success, or certainly not who they are, based on what their assets are. I think you should measure somebody based on whether, are they honest with each other? Are they kind? Are they caring about other people? Do they live within the values of what we all believe to be right and wrong? Do they live within those values? And I think that a list like that might have some merit.
You've got a photo here in your office of you and your dad from when you were, 6 or 7. Did you ever imagine standing in front of that small house in North Idaho that you would end up where you are today on this list?
No, of course not. I mean, my success in business is a tribute to America and to the men and women who gave us our freedom, which we're going to celebrate on the 4th of July here. But a lot of countries don't provide that kind of freedom. I had the freedom to go out and make the choice of what I was going to do with my life, choose the college I was going to go to, choose the company I was going to work for, choose the methodologies that I was going to operate a business with, and has paid dividends. And I'll say I've received more blessings than I deserve in my life, and I don't know why that is. But I don't believe that lists like this has much merit. No, I didn't think I would. I had no idea that I'd have a life like this. I'm grateful for my life, and but I think that we should give value to things that have more merit.
There was a time when VanderSloot did not have much money. His attitude toward wealth hasn't changed much since then. Here is a Melaleuca corporate video of VanderSloot from 25 years ago.
Society is teaching us today, and we see it on the TV, we see it all around us, that in order to be happy, you've got to have a fancier car or a bigger house. We measure people's success based on what they have or how far they've gone in the business world or what their status is in the company. And none of those things really are things that we should be measuring a man or a woman's success by. Success should come by, are we living the values that we believe in? Are we doing the things that we really believe are important in our life?
VanderSloot doesn't brag about the millions of dollars he and Melaleuca have given over the years, but the Melaleuca Foundation is the sole supporter of an orphanage in Ecuador. The VanderSloots spent $2 million to restore a schoolhouse, gave $3.5 million to the Boy Scouts of America, pitched in $600,000 to save Melaleuca filled, and there are dozens of other causes VanderSloot supports. VanderSloot says his next big project, getting ready for the Melaleuca Freedom Celebration on the 4th of July and helping Melaleuca have its biggest year ever. Reporting in Idaho Falls, I'm Nate Eaton, EastIdahoNews.com.